Welcome back to another video, and we're talking about Ronda Rousey versus Miesha Tate 3. And is Ronda Rousey versus Miesha Tate 3 going to be a blowout like all her other fights? And hopefully the camera's in is being able to see me because I'm shooting on an iPhone 6 right now. But I'm asking you guys a quick question. Is Ronda Rousey so good that there is nobody else out there for her to... The competition is so damn good that she blows the water out and makes him look like trash. She made Miesha, which is a pretty decent fighter, look like garbage. And I think Miesha Tate is the only chick in the division that has a chance to beat Ronda Rousey. So guys, are you getting sick of Ronda Rousey just winning fights in like 15 to 30 seconds and the fights aren't going longer? That's what some people are actually doing. They're actually going to sports bars and going to their friend's house and watching the fight, or watching on Instagram or Facebook because they're so sick and tired of watching a 20-second fight. They want to see a fight go at least 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds. And that's when you get to see a real fighter in her prime, in his prime. You get to see a fighter get taken in deep waters and see if someone can try to submit them and they can get out of the submission and they can get back to their feet and they can start brawling and they can come over adversity. But Ronda Rousey hasn't had adversity, so I wonder if somebody can take her into deep water and actually, not to say, okay, they made it out of the first round, they made it out of the second round, they made it out of the third round. No, I'm talking about actually have her rocked, actually have her slammed on the ground, where they're grounding and pounding her, get her in a submission. I'm talking about put her in a compromising position where she's down 2 rounds to nothing. Would she be able to come back? We've seen John Jones get his ass whooped by Alex Gustin, and what happened? He did come back and showed he was a champion. You had Anderson Silva getting his ass whooped for 5 rounds against Chael Sonnen, and what did he do? He did come back and showed his heart, and showed he is a champion. You know, a few months ago, they were talking about Gina Carano versus Ronda Rousey. Where's that fight? That fight ain't never going to happen. And they keep saying, well, Gina Carano's the only fighter in MMA history in the women's division that can beat Ronda Rousey. And if she hasn't fought since 2008, 2009, why would they want her to be in the UFC? It's not going to happen. So would you guys want that to happen? Ronda Rousey versus her? I really don't think that makes any sense. And you actually say, well, look what Ronda Rousey did in her last fight. Dominated Miesha in 34 seconds. And then you take a casual fan and go, well, look what Miesha Tate did in her last fight. Dominated from bell to bell. They'll go, wow, maybe this girl can beat this girl. Maybe Miesha Tate is a woman to beat Ronda Rousey. Even though the casual fan might not know who Miesha Tate is, they'll look at her last fight and go, you know something? Miesha Tate actually could beat Ronda Rousey. And that's the way the UFC plays it. They don't play it as, well, Ronda Rousey already beat her 3 times, already beat her twice. They don't play it that way. I really think the UFC, maybe they might give her a fight that they know she can win, or it's just a competition with Ronda Rousey. It's just so damn good that there is no competition because she's so damn good. So let me know what you guys think. Is Ronda Rousey just that much? Here's her and here's her opponents. Like here, like she's a 10 and her opponents are 5. You know, Holly Holmes will never beat her. The only person I think that will be able to beat Ronda Rousey is the 115-pound champion, but they'll never make that fight because that's a big gap in weight. But if the 115-pound J-Check went up to 135, her skill set in boxing and stand-up would beat Ronda Rousey because she's very aggressive, has knockout power, and she has head movement like crazy. She's devastating with her punches and bunches, but we don't know about her ground game. Her ground game is probably suspect, and Ronda Rousey would grapple her and slam her. But if it was a straight boxing match, Ronda Rousey would get finished quick. But Chris Cyborg will never fight Ronda Rousey. So at the end of the day, let me know, what do you think? Is Miesha Tate the woman to beat Ronda Rousey?